Now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Chris Finch, and he had nothing but praise for Scotty Barnes on the other side. He said Barnes poses so many problems because of his versatility. He can play multiple positions, he's unselfish, he's got great speed for his size. He had a lot of good things to say. Clearly Barnes has a big fan here.
And Allie, thanks. And Grant, the success of teams like the Timberwolves showing that size still matters.
Yeah, in this pace and space era, that may have come into question just a bit, but size and skill combined has always been your best bet at winning.
Oh, it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander. Releases. Jokic grabs the board.
Wide open, and still, surprisingly, he wasn't able to cash in.
And Barnes has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. Three-point lead, and the dunk by Junior.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized, defense pays.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
Now here's Edwards. He had 25 points in his last game. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness, Anthony Edwards. Throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
Ooh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Knocks down the triple. Barrett's got 6.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possession.
And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Grant, would you say the Raptors are in the process of starting over?
You know, I certainly don't think that's the wrong thing to call it, B.A. Coaching changes, some big trades. They're shuffling things around and trying to start building something new.
Bryant, he's checked in for Toronto. Johnson comes in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Bryant outside. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's on Nikola Jokic.
Much respect for Kobe. Defense got over anxious there.
Toronto shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight. And both free throws good for Bryant.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Here's Q. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. Minnesota shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game. Reed's checked in for the Timberwolves. And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Clark, with Minnesota being a major player in the West now, Wolves Nation is howling.
Howling and growling, B.A. That's the name of their fan base. And, yeah, they're excited, and for good reason. Not only is this team competitive, but they can be downright dominant at times, especially at the defensive end of the field. Easy group to cheer for.
Gobert's checked in for Minnesota. DiVincenzo comes in for Mitchell. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Johnson passes to Barnes. Back to Johnson. And since we have a moment, here are last year's most efficient scorers around the league. Second is Rudy Gobert.
So consistent from the floor. He shot it at a great clip last season.
Got a piece of it. And Minnesota with possession here. They trail by 3. Q, the pass to DiVincenzo. Ooh, good D by Junior.
Despite the defensive presence, he challenges at the rim. Give him an A for effort.
Count it. Junior's got 8 points.
Ooh, he's piping hot. 4 for 4 from the field. No one can guard him out there.
Certainly looks that way to me, partner. I mean, his energy level is ramped up. I think he's been terrific right from the opening tip.
Raptors lead by 3. Johnson passes to Barnes. Off target from outside.
Great job of closing the space and getting a hand up.
And, you know, he's a guy who knows how to defend the three-point shot. He's not going to just give it to you. He's going to make you earn it.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Johnson on the wing. Junior against DiVincenzo. Hauled in by DiVincenzo.
Boy, that is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers that thing home.
First in opponent shooting percentage, and they did a lot of damage from range. Third in three-point shooting efficiency. It was central to their scheme.
And when you consider how hard they played on defense last year, their opponent field goal percentage was the best in the league. You got to love the effort they showed on that end. Toronto making a switch here. Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in. So he gets them both.
To have a big who's great at the line, such a plus.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Last game, 26 points for him. Barnes passes to Junior. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Kicks it to Junior.
Simply out of control. Already 3 fouls for him now. I think he may need to take a seat here soon.
13 foul.
The Timberwolves have gone 6 of 13 so far in this one. Here's Q. The second effort. And Gilgeous-Alexander with a block.
Read the eyes of the ball handler, and Gilgeous-Alexander able to get a hand up in time.
Toronto has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense is elite drive and kick ability.
Now you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
Toronto shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And he knocks down the first one. And both free throws good for Junior. Timberwolves trail by 3. Here's Q. 7 points in the game. Shoots it from the high post. DiVincenzo can't hit.
Boy, the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
Now here is Junior. He's covered closely. Puts up a 3. It's rebounded by Minnesota.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Here's Q. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Q's got 9. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Toronto. Here's Junior. Junior is doubled. The 3 is up. And Gilgeous-Alexander gets the 3.
Outside, inside, in between, doesn't matter. SGA is lethal.
Here's Q. 9 points in the game. And here's Junior. Goes back up. Pass to Barnes. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 5 on the clock. The Raptors need to get off a shot. And here's Junior outside. No good on the shot. Timberwolves trail by 4. Here's Q. And there's the bucket. Staying with it that time. Offensive glass getting it done.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
And the powerful one-handed slam.
Assisted by